Hello, good morning students. Today my video of class 9 mathematics we will solve exercise 2.1. The first question of this exercise is that which of the following expressions are polynomial in one variable and which are not. State reason for your answer. We have to identify here which expression, here 5 expressions are given. So out of these 5 expressions, which polynomial is in one variable and which are not. First we have to consider out of these 5 expressions which are polynomial, and if they are polynomial then they are in one variable or not. So you are looking at the first here this expression is a polynomial. Why? Because all the variable that comes in this expression their degree is a positive integer. So if the degree of anywhere all variable present in an expression is a positive integer, then it is a polynomial. Now in this polynomial only one variables come here, x. So you can say that this polynomial is one variable. Now in second algebraic expression, here only one variable is present here, y, and this is a polynomial. Why? Because the degree of variable is also a positive integer. Here the exponent or degree of the variable is also a positive integer, so it is also a polynomial. Now in third one, this we can also write as 3 t to the power 1 by 2 plus t under root 2. Now in this algebraic expression, here the degree of t is a positive integer 1, but here the degree is not a positive integer. So this algebraic expression is not a polynomial. So if it is not a polynomial, then we can not say it the polynomial in one variable. Now in the next one, we can also write it like this, y plus 2 into y minus 1. Now in this algebraic expression, we are looking here the degree of this variable is 1, but the degree of this variable is minus 1. So here the degree of this variable is a positive integer, but degree of this variable is not a positive integer. So this is also not a polynomial. Now in the fifth one algebraic expression, here it is a polynomial because the variable present in this algebraic expression, their degrees are positive integer, but here 3 different variables are present. So it is a polynomial, but this polynomial is not in one variable. This polynomial is, how many variables are here? 1, 2, 3 variables. So it is also not. So only these 2 algebraic expression are polynomial in one variable. Now moving on, question number 2, we will look here. In question number 2, exercise 2.1, write the coefficient of x square in each of the following. Write the coefficient of x square in each of the following. The first question is here, what is the coefficient of x square? What constant present before, whatever the number present before x square, that is called the coefficient of x square. So here 1 is in hidden form. So we can say that coefficient of x square is 1. Now second, what is the coefficient of x square? Here what is 1, but it is minus. So we can write here coefficient of x square is minus 1. In third question, what number present before x square? Pi by 2. So we can say that coefficient of x square is pi by 2. Now this number we can also write like this, root 2 x minus 1 plus 0 into x square. The value of the both terms are equal. So what is the coefficient of x square here? 0. So we can write that here, coefficient of x square is 0. Okay. In this way we can solve the question number second. Now in question number third, it is given that give one example each of binomial of degree 35. Binomial means a polynomial having 2 terms. Binomial having degree 35. So we can write here a to the power 35 plus 6. This is a polynomial. This is that is called binomial because it has 2 terms. And the degree of this binomial we can also write here 6a. And this binomial, what is the degree of polynomial? 35. Now, and a monomial of degree 100. So with that example we can also write here a to the power 100. This is a monomial because it can consist only one term, and this consists two terms, so it is called binomial. Now here the degree is 35 and here the degree is what? 100. It is a monomial because it consists only one term. Now moving on, next question. Write the degree of each of the following polynomials. In question number 4. But before we have to make it clean. In question number 4 of exercise 2.1, write the degree of each of the following. First we have to here know what is the degree of the polynomial. The maximum power consist by the variable is called the degree of the polynomial. Now look at the first one here. In this algebraic expression or in this polynomial, here the degree of x is what? 1. Here the degree of x is what? 2. And here the degree of x is what? 3. What is the maximum degree here? 1, 2 or 3? Of course 3. So we can say the degree of polynomial is here. Degree of polynomial in this polynomial, degree of polynomial is 3. Now in the next one, here only one variable is present, and what is the degree of this polynomial? 2. So what is the degree of this variable? 2. So you can write here degree of polynomial, that is 2. Now in this polynomial only one variable is present, and what is the degree of this variable? 1. So you can say that the degree of polynomial is degree of polynomial in the third is 1. And the last one, that we can also write this number, we can also write like this, 3 into 1, and 3 into 1, that is equal to 1. We can also write with any variable with degree 0. So we can write 3 as 3 into 1, and 1 is what? If the degree of any variable or any number, that is not matter, it is a variable or a constant. If the degree of any variable or any constant is 0, that means its value is equal to 1. So we can also write 1 in this form. Now suppose it is a polynomial. Now in this polynomial, what is the degree of polynomial here? 0. So you can write here the degree of polynomial is 0. Okay, in this way you can solve question number 4. Now next question, question number 5 here. In question number 5 of exercise 2.1, classify the following as linear, quadratic or cubic polynomial. Before considering the linear, quadratic and cubic polynomial, first we have to look here what is the degree of polynomial. Here the degree of polynomial is what? You can very simply answer it. The degree of this variable is 1 and this degree of this variable is 2. So the maximum degree is 2 of the same variable. So the degree of polynomial is here 2. So if the degree of a polynomial is 2, then it is called quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. Polynomial. Now, in the next one, what is the degree of the polynomial? 1 or 3? Of course, the greater number will be degree. Here the degree is 1, here the degree is 3. So the degree of polynomial is 3. So if the degree of any polynomial is 3, then it is called cubic polynomial. If degree is 2, then it is called quadratic polynomial. And if the degree is 3, then it is called cubic polynomial. Now in this question, here the both variables we have to look. The degree of this variable is 1 and the degree of this variable is 2. What is the maximum degree here? 2. So the degree of the polynomial is also 2. And if the degree of any polynomial is 2, then it is called quadratic polynomial. Now in this, here only one variable is present, and what is the degree here? 1. So if the degree of any polynomial is 1, if the degree of any polynomial is 1, then it is called linear polynomial. It is called linear. If degree is 1, then it is called linear polynomial. If the degree is 2, it is called quadratic polynomial. And if the degree is 3, then it is called cubic polynomial. Again here, what is the degree of this polynomial? The degree is 1, so it is called linear polynomial. Here, what is the degree of the polynomial? Here the degree is 2. If the degree is 2, so it is, when the degree is 2, what is we say? Quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. Now in this polynomial, what is the degree of variable? 3. So the degree is here 3. So it is called cubic polynomial. This way we can solve all the question of this exercise. Okay students, I think this video is very helpful for you. Now in my next video we will solve exercise 2.2. Thank you for watching.